You know, it's like you're putting this world on a straight course, straight ahead. That's the end point. But then you put matter all over it. Matter is the distraction. It's the matrix. This matrix is the subtle energy. Like, we don't know what subtle energy is, and that's the whole problem to everything. It's the missing link. You know, let me see. I just came out of meditation. Meditation was crazy, but it's very significant to understand what I'm referring to. So, like, with this meditation now, you know, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of faces. A lot of people say they see faces when they go into their meditation, and they're really afraid to face it, or whatever the case may be, or, you know, some people just cruise by. But it's more to it than that. You know, look at those faces that you're seeing as what they would call a logo. It's a symbol. It's actually built up with not just an image. It has moving movie images in it too. It's a timeline that starts to move if you think upon it or concentrate upon it. It has many different parts to it. It has sound to it, psychic energy to it. It could take you to a different part of you, like a teleportation. It's actually a ring. You know, it's this the device that we have built into us to help us to take ourselves back to our soul and to understand what is the real universe is about. You know, when you're going into this big world we're in, it's like you forget about the little world of cells. This will qualify you if you understand why a lot of our ancient ancestors, such as the Zulu tribe, the Egyptians, the Chaldeans, they had this microscopic vision. This microscopic vision, everybody have it. It's just that we let the world tell us what to see and how to see it. You know, they had a picture one time of the dolphin, the 2 dolphins or 6 dolphins. I forgot what it was, 8 or 9, find them all in the picture. And you could either see the dolphins or you could see a couple kissing. Most adults in general saw the couple kissing, but all the children saw dolphins. You got to make yourself see dolphins again. It's kind of weird, but it's true. You know why? As a 4th dimensional being, 3-dimensional being, how many dimensions do you see in out of the 3? Think about it. We are able to see in 3 dimensions, right? So let me see. That gives you the ability to see in 1 dimension, the ability to see in 2 dimension, or the ability to see in 3 dimension. Do you not exercise the perception of seeing in those 3, or not just in a 3-dimensional view? All right. Say you do figure out the exercise of how to see in 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and 3 dimension. Now could you take that now and lift it up off the dimension and let it float up in the air on you and take it to 4th dimensional view? It's still perception and the magnetic field of the air, the subtle energy. This is what this is about. What is the subtle energy? You know, when you discuss the subtle energy, you come to realize that we've been duped. We've been lied to. You have Einstein giving us the theory of relativity and this unified field, but in reality, those figures is off. Just like, you know, it's a lot of people now you could find that the scientists that rewrote, like the person who did quantum physics. It contradicts what Einstein says, and so there's other people too, because ether's left out the equation. And you know what? You got to understand what ether is from personal experience or just viewing it. The simplest form of ether is clouds. Clouds, when you could speed them up and watch their transformation, you're looking at yourself in your purest form as ether, always changing. A gaseous form like a neon gas electricity, magnetics put together with all the other movable chemical parts makes up this substance that is you. And so with you being able now to understand that, you'll be able to perceive not just in one dimension, two dimension, or three dimension. You see there's a four dimension part to you. And so the ether part now is constantly moving, it's constantly changing. This constant change is always growing you. It's the earth that destroys you, what you eat, what you breathe, you know, things you watch, what you think. You're influenced by schooling and education and work and what you think. Most people live in communities that you can't actually be at peace. You're in self-defense. You got guns, you got weapons, you don't talk to nobody, you walk with your head down, you don't say hello. So the world you live in is like implanted to be an artificial way. And so this now makes the earth your destroyer. It's the actual mineral world. That's what everybody chases, a mineral to make themselves young, stay healthy. But this mineral is a destroyer of you. You don't understand how it works because it's the ether that make you leave. Ether, you get into meditation more to get to your real true health. You don't have to do all that extra shit. So once you realize ether is like that cloud that is always constantly changing, you will evolve your mind to realize so is your thoughts. Everything is unified in that. It's the actual, you could say, hologram that make you work. I'm gonna hit this back, hold on.